Welcome to this course titled Building a Spa Framework Using AngularJS. My name is Mark Zamoyda. The purpose of this course is to build a starting point for AngularJS single-page apps, or SPAs. We're going to build this framework from scratch, so we'll get lots of experience using the various types of Angular objects. You've probably seen several Pluralsight courses on AngularJS fundamentals and other intermediate courses. And in this course, we'll put a large amount of that knowledge to practical use. You're probably wondering what I mean exactly by a SPA framework, so let's take a look at what we'll be building throughout this course. Here you can see the Whitewater Adventures administrative app. This is the sample application we'll be building on top of our SPA framework. There's a lot going on here, so let's take a look at it piece by piece. First of all, we have a framework to hold our SPA. It consists mainly of the title bar area and also the user profile area on the upper left. On top, we have a logo and the application name. This is an administrative app for a fictitious company called Whitewater Adventures. Such an app could possibly be used to manage whitewater rafting excursions. It could handle inventory, rafting events, monitoring water levels and temperatures, and it could manage all logistics and employees. On the top right, we see a small user profile area. We also have a larger user profile area above the menu on the left. So that framework, or Chrome, for our app will be built out first. Next, we'll spend 2 modules of this course building out our menu component from scratch. We'll use Font Awesome icons, and we'll add indicators to show the selected menu item, as well as an indicator to show grouped menu items, as seen here with the equipment item. We can nest menu items to any depth by using recursion. We'll also use a bit of Angular's animation system, ngAnimate, to get the menu to gradually fade in and out. One advanced feature of this menu component is that we allow the user to view it horizontally if desired. As I click this button, the menu moves to the top and displays horizontally. Our sub-items are still accessible as pop-up windows, which fade in or out using ngAnimate. A user can always toggle the menu back to the left side if desired. So we have a framework and menu system in place, so now we can focus on content. Our menu can route to views containing custom directives or just markup, but to make a really useful SPA, it's good to work with dashboards and widgets. Here are some of the sample widgets we'll build and use in this course. First off, we have a simple temperature widget. We'll prefix our application custom directives with WWA for Whitewater Adventures. So here you see WWA temperature. This shows a temperature reading for a river location. Widgets are movable and resizable, so you can see how this widget will look if it's square or stretched out horizontally or vertically. Here's an inventory widget. It simply lists out the number of guides, life vests, and rafts available at a given river location. You'll notice in these widgets that I'm using large background images. This isn't a requirement. You can use a solid color background or place any type of content in your widgets. I'm just using the background images for some style, giving this app a unique look. And here's an employee widget. In this course, we'll focus more on getting dashboards and widget functionality to work, and we'll be using an open source package called Angular Gridster. Going back to our application, you can see that we have a dashboard menu item selected. There's a dashboard heading and a button for the user to add widgets to the dashboard. Let's add some widgets. I'll add a temperature widget. You can see that this widget is fully resizable and movable. I'll add another temperature widget, and I'll click the menu button. We get a small menu, and I'll click the close icon to make the widget disappear. Let's add the widget back again, and let's change the setting. We can specify a dialog box to configure each widget. Here we simply need to select a river location so that we can get a temperature reading. I'll add a few more inventory and employee widgets. Of course, we'll save off our dashboard layout so that it can be easily recreated in future sessions. Our framework will also be fully responsive, running on desktops, tablets, and smartphones. Here you can see our application running in several devices using Chrome's developer tools. One major focus of this course is to build reusable components. We want to be able to add this framework, menu system, and dashboard system to any AngularJS SPA. We want to use this framework as a starting point, so when we create a SPA, we're more concerned with widget content and page content, and less concerned with the base framework. Another major focus of this course is to get lots of experience working with Angular. Everything you see here will be built from scratch, except for a few open source libraries such as Angular Gridster and UI Bootstrap. We'll build 4 Angular modules, over a dozen custom directives. We'll work with services, transclusion, link functions, Angular's messaging capabilities, and we'll use many more features of AngularJS. By the end of this course, you'll have a feature-rich SPA framework to use as a starting point for your own Angular applications. And more importantly, you'll understand exactly how it works, so you can customize it to suit your needs. So let's get started and build our SPA framework.